The man who invented the most daring shot in cricket now lives a life of complete luxury that few people know about. Tillakaratne Dilshan changed cricket forever with one crazy shot. The Dilscoop became his signature move. He would walk across his stumps and scoop fast bowlers over his own head for boundaries. Commentators could not believe their eyes. Bowlers got angry and frustrated. Fans loved every second of it. Between 1999 and 2016, he destroyed bowling attacks in 330 international matches for Sri Lanka. He scored over 17,000 runs, including 32 centuries. His aggressive style made him one of the most exciting cricketers to watch. He opened the batting and attacked from the first ball. He bowled useful off-spin that got important wickets. He fielded brilliantly anywhere on the ground. Today, Dilshan lives a luxury lifestyle in Sri Lanka that most retired cricketers cannot match. His businesses span many different industries. His investments have multiplied his cricket money many times over. His life includes expensive cars, luxury homes, and business interests worth millions of dollars. Yet most cricket fans know nothing about his hidden wealth or how he built it. Tillakaratne Dilshan was born on October 14, 1976, in Kalutara, Sri Lanka. His early life was hard and marked by poverty. His parents separated when he was young. He lived with different relatives during his childhood. Money was scarce and opportunities were limited. Cricket became his escape from difficult realities. He played on rough grounds with basic equipment. His natural talent showed quickly despite lacking proper coaching or facilities. Local clubs noticed his attacking batting and accurate bowling. He joined youth teams in Kalutara and later moved to Colombo looking for better cricket opportunities. His first major cricket debut came in 1995-96, playing for Nondescripts Cricket Club in Colombo. He was 19 years old and hungry to prove himself. He scored runs and took wickets regularly in local cricket. Selectors noticed his all-round abilities and fearless approach. Sri Lanka always needs quality players who can contribute with bat and ball. Dilshan seemed perfect for this role. His international debut came in a match against Zimbabwe in November 1999. He was 23 years old and finally got his chance to represent Sri Lanka. His Test debut followed in 2000 against Zimbabwe again. His early international career was up and down and frustrating. He showed flashes of brilliance followed by failures. Selectors kept dropping him and calling him back. He batted at different positions from opener to number 7. He was not sure what role the team wanted him to play. This uncertainty affected his confidence and performance. Many talented players never overcome such problems and disappear from international cricket. Dilshan had mental toughness that kept him fighting through difficult periods. He worked on his technique and fitness. He studied opponents carefully. He waited for his opportunity to establish himself permanently in the team. His breakthrough came when Sri Lanka made him a permanent opener around 2009. Opening the innings gave him responsibility and clarity about his role. He could play his natural attacking game from the first ball. He did not need to adjust to different batting positions anymore. This stability transformed his career completely. He scored centuries regularly. He gave Sri Lanka explosive starts that set up victories. His scoring rate was exceptional for an opener. He scored his runs quickly without getting out unnecessarily. His partnership with Taranga at the top of the order became highly successful. They gave Sri Lanka fast starts in limited overs cricket that put pressure on opponents immediately. The invention of the Dilscoop around 2009 made him famous beyond regular cricket followers. The shot looked impossible and dangerous. He would move across his stumps as the bowler delivered the ball. He would then scoop the ball over the wicketkeeper's head using the speed of the delivery. Fast bowlers throwing at 90 miles per hour found themselves hit for boundaries by this outrageous stroke. The shot required extraordinary hand-eye coordination, courage, and timing. One mistake meant getting hit in the face or being bowled out. Dilshan played it repeatedly and successfully. Crowds went wild every time he attempted it. The shot became his trademark and changed thinking about what was possible in batting. Other players tried copying the Dilscoop with mixed results. Some did it successfully. Many failed and looked foolish. The shot entered cricket's vocabulary permanently. Coaches debated whether to teach it to young players or discourage such risky batting. Bowlers developed strategies to counter it, including bowling wider or fuller. But Dilshan adapted and continued playing it throughout his career. The shot symbolized his fearless approach to cricket and life. He did not follow normal methods. He created his own ways and succeeded through innovation, and courage. His captaincy of Sri Lanka came later in his career from 2011 to 2012. He led in all three formats, but with limited success. Sri Lankan cricket politics made his captaincy difficult. The board interfered frequently with team selections. Senior players had their own ideas. Media criticism was harsh when results went badly. Dilshan handled these pressures but clearly preferred playing to leading. He stepped down as captain after a year to focus on his own performance. This decision showed self-awareness and maturity. Not every great player makes a great captain. Recognizing this fact helped him and the team move forward. His best years came between 2009 and 2013 when he scored runs consistently in all formats. He made centuries against all major cricket nations. He performed well in World Cups and other major tournaments. He was named player of the tournament at the 2009 World 2020 that Sri Lanka won. He scored 317 runs in that tournament at a very high scoring rate. His explosive batting helped Sri Lanka defeat India in the final. This performance represented the peak of his international career. Sri Lankan fans adored him. Opposition teams feared him. His confidence was extremely high during these years. His fitness and discipline allowed him to play international cricket into his late 30s. Modern cricket demands high fitness levels. Players must sprint between wickets, dive in the field, and maintain concentration for long periods. Dilshan worked hard on his conditioning throughout his career. He trained regularly, even during off-seasons. He managed his diet carefully. He recovered properly from injuries. This professional approach extended his career by several years. Many talented players retire early because they do not maintain their bodies properly. Dilshan showed that dedication to fitness pays off in longer careers. His retirement from international cricket came in stages between 2016 and 2017. He retired from Test cricket in 2013 after struggling with form and injuries. He continued in limited overs formats where his attacking style suited shorter games better. His final international appearance came in August 2016 against Australia. He was nearly 40 years old and had nothing left to prove. His career ended with over 17,000 international runs, including 10,290 in one-day internationals. He scored 22 ODI centuries, which placed him among Sri Lanka's greatest limited overs batsmen. His legacy was secure as one of cricket's great entertainers and innovators, who changed how people thought about batting. What most people do not know is how Dilshan built his business empire during and after his playing career. While other cricketers spent their earnings on luxury items that lost value, Dilshan invested strategically. He recognized early that cricket careers are short, and planning for the future was essential. He sought advice from successful business people. He studied different industries and investment opportunities. He made his first major investments while still playing international cricket. This early start gave his wealth time to grow through returns over many years. His primary business interests center on real estate development across Sri Lanka. He owns properties in Colombo, Kandy, Galway, and other major cities. Some properties he rents out, generating monthly income. Others he developed and sold for big profits. Sri Lankan real estate values have increased significantly over recent decades. Major cities have grown and modernized. Tourist areas have expanded dramatically. Dilshan positioned himself in these growing markets early. His properties include luxury apartments, commercial buildings, and beachfront land. The total value runs into millions of dollars, making real estate his largest source of wealth. His automotive business ventures include a luxury car dealership in Colombo. Sri Lanka has a growing market for expensive vehicles as the economy develops and wealth increases. Dilshan's dealership imports European luxury brands and sells them to wealthy Sri Lankans. The profit margins on luxury cars are substantial. A single sale can generate thousands of dollars in profit. His celebrity status helps attract customers who want to buy from a famous cricketer. He employs professional staff to manage daily operations. This allows him to earn from the business without working there full-time. His personal car collection reflects his love of luxury vehicles and his financial success. He owns multiple expensive cars, including Mercedes-Benz, BMW, and Range Rover models. These are not just practical vehicles, but status symbols that show his wealth. He posts photos occasionally on social media showing his cars, which generates envy and admiration from followers. Some criticize such displays of wealth as inappropriate in a country where poverty remains widespread. But Dilshan earned his money legitimately and feels entitled to enjoy it however he chooses. His investments in hospitality businesses include ownership stakes in hotels and restaurants. Sri Lanka's tourism industry has grown enormously over the past 2 decades. Millions of tourists visit annually seeking beaches, culture, and natural beauty. Hotels and restaurants serving these tourists generate steady profits. Dilshan invested in several properties in popular tourist areas including Galay and the southern coast. These businesses provide regular income regardless of cricket involvement. The tourism industry faced serious problems during the COVID pandemic when borders closed and tourists stopped coming. But Dilshan's varied portfolio meant he did not depend entirely on tourism income to maintain his lifestyle. His sports management and cricket academy ventures use his cricket expertise and fame. He runs training facilities where young cricketers receive coaching from qualified instructors. His name attracts students whose families want them trained using methods that produced a great player. The academies charge substantial fees for premium coaching programs. Dilshan also represents current players through his management company. Sports management is profitable because agents typically take 10 to 20% of player earnings, including salaries, endorsements, and appearance fees. Successful players earn millions during their careers, so management fees add up quickly. His endorsement deals continued after retirement, though not at the same levels as during his playing career. Companies still want his image for products targeting cricket fans and Sri Lankan consumers. He endorses sports equipment, financial services, and various consumer products. These deals provide 6-figure income annually for relatively minimal time commitment. He films commercials occasionally and appears at promotional events. His social media posts featuring sponsor products reach millions of followers. This influence has monetary value that brands willingly pay for. His lifestyle reflects his financial success clearly. He lives in a luxurious house in an exclusive Colombo neighborhood. The property features modern design, expensive finishes, and extensive grounds. The house includes a home gym, swimming pool, and entertainment areas for hosting guests. The property value alone runs into millions of dollars. He travels frequently for business and pleasure. He stays at 5-star hotels and flies business class internationally. He wears designer clothes and expensive watches. He dines at the finest restaurants. This lifestyle is completely different from the poverty of his childhood. His family life includes his wife and children who benefit from his success. He married, and they have 2 children together. He keeps his family relatively private, avoiding too much media exposure. But occasional social media posts show family vacations to exotic locations and celebrations of important moments. He provides his children with educational opportunities and experiences he never had growing up. This ability to give his family a better life motivates his continued business expansion and wealth building. His charitable activities focus on supporting poor children in Sri Lanka. He funds cricket equipment and coaching for communities that cannot afford them. He sponsors scholarships for talented young players who cannot afford proper training. He remembers his own difficult childhood and wants to help kids facing similar challenges. These charitable works do not receive extensive publicity because he prefers quiet contribution without seeking attention. But people in cricket circles know about his generosity and support for developing talent among disadvantaged youth. His investment in technology startups represents his forward-thinking business approach. He invested in Sri Lankan tech companies working on sports data, online shopping, and mobile applications. Technology investing is risky because many startups fail completely, but successful investments can generate enormous returns that justify the risks taken. Dilshan puts a portion of his money into these high-risk, high-reward opportunities. His advisors help him evaluate opportunities and make informed decisions rather than gambling blindly on uncertain ventures. His commentary work for television networks adds to his income streams. Broadcasters want former players with his knowledge and entertainment value. Dilshan's personality suits television well. He speaks confidently and offers insights from his playing experience. He works for Sri Lankan and international broadcasters covering major tournaments and series. Commentary assignments pay well and require relatively little time compared to coaching or business management. A single tournament can earn him tens of thousands of dollars for a few weeks' work talking about cricket. His jewelry investments include gold, diamonds, and precious stones purchased as stores of value. Many wealthy South Asians invest in jewelry as portable wealth that can be sold quickly if needed. Dilshan owns expensive watches, rings, and other pieces worth substantial sums. Some he wears regularly, showing off his success. Others he keeps securely as investments for the future. Precious metals and stones historically maintain value through economic problems, making them sensible additions to investment portfolios. His connections to powerful Sri Lankan business families opened doors to investment opportunities unavailable to average citizens. He partnered with established business groups on real estate developments and other ventures. These partnerships provide money, expertise, and connections that help projects succeed. In return, partners benefit from his celebrity status and public profile. This mutual benefit drives successful business. Relationships that multiply wealth for everyone involved in the deals. His offshore accounts and international investments protect wealth from Sri Lankan economic problems. Sri Lanka has faced serious economic difficulties, including currency losing value, inflation, and political instability. Wealthy Sri Lankans protect themselves by moving money overseas to more stable economies. Dilshan maintains accounts and investments in Singapore, Dubai, and other places. These international holdings diversify his money across different currencies and provide safety if Sri Lanka's economy gets worse. His art collection includes paintings and sculptures by well-known Sri Lankan artists. Art collecting serves multiple purposes, including enjoying beauty, preserving culture, and investment. Quality artworks increase in value over time as artists gain recognition. Dilshan buys art he genuinely likes while recognizing its investment potential. His collection includes both established and emerging artists whose work may become much more valuable. Some pieces hang in his home where he enjoys them daily. Others are stored securely, waiting for future appreciation in value. His agricultural investments include coconut plantations and other crops. Sri Lanka's farming sector remains economically important despite growth in industry and services. Coconut products, tea, rubber, and spices generate export earnings for the country. Dilshan owns agricultural land that produces crops for local and international markets. Professional managers run these operations, providing him income without daily involvement in farming activities. Agricultural land also increases in value over time as development pressures increase and available land becomes scarcer. His children's trust funds ensure their financial security, regardless of what happens to his businesses. Wealthy families protect future generations through trusts that provide income while limiting access to the main money. Dilshan established trusts for his children that will support their education, housing, and living expenses throughout their lives. These structures protect money from business losses, lawsuits, or economic crises. They represent long-term planning that extends his legacy beyond his own lifetime. Tillakaratne Dilshan built a multi-million-dollar lifestyle through smart investing, hard work, and careful planning that began during his playing career. His wealth comes from many different sources, including real estate, car businesses, hotels and restaurants, endorsements, investments, and cricket-related activities. His luxury lifestyle includes expensive cars, properties, travel, and all the things that come with serious wealth. Yet he maintains connections to cricket through coaching, commentary, and helping young players. The boy from poverty who invented cricket's most daring shot now lives in luxury most cricketers never achieve. His hidden empire continues growing as he applies the same innovation and fearlessness to business that made him a cricket legend. The Dilscoop changed batting forever. His business skills changed his life completely from poverty to wealth beyond most people's imagination. Subscribe to discover the hidden wealth and secret business empires built by cricket legends after they stop. Playing Retry Claude can make mistakes. Please double-check responses. Sonnet via point.